That's bonus harvest time right there. That's a nice little handful, huh? Guten Yardening, everybody. Well, all season long, we've been growing in hay bales, and we've grown quite a few different crops and had some wonderful success growing in these bales. And now we're going to come along and we're going to harvest one of the last things that we planted in here, and that was some of our extra sweet potato slips. Now, we planted sweet potato slips in quite a few different areas, and we had some nice successes with some great size. But when we had some sweet potato slips left over this season, we decided to plant them in different hay bales. So I'm not sure what we're going to expect as far as a harvest goes, because this was a late planting. But hey, any harvest of sweet potatoes is a good harvest. So let's take a look at what we've got growing in these hay bales. You can see how this is really starting to break down. And I feel right down in here, oh, that's a really nice sweet potato right there. That's going right into the basket. So again, we don't know what we're going to get for size. We don't know what we're going to get for quantity, but we've got to get these out of here as quickly as possible. And actually, I'm going to do this. Oh, there we go. I can feel another one. I'm going to do this without tearing these apart, which is kind of a nice aspect of this harvest so far. That is a beauty. Wow, okay. I really wasn't sure what kind of size we would get. This first one doesn't look like much of anything, but the other ones, those are beautiful. These are fantastic. You know what I'm finding is this is even easier than harvesting from a raised bed. This is so loose and easy. These bales are awesome. Wow, this is definitely more size than we got last year. That's for sure. And this is a little bit of damage right here. I mean, this will have to be eaten pretty quickly, but wow, the size of these. All right, I'm going to come around in here. I just felt something pull up with this one for sure. Let's see what we got underneath here. Oh, look at that beauty. These are our Japanese reds. Oh, absolutely. Yes, please, and thank you. This is a white inside. The flesh is white. The skin is this beautiful red color. Hey, not bad for putting these in here because we had extras and needed a place for those slips. These Japanese reds tend to go pretty deep down in here. There we go. Not a big one, but a potato. That's a nice little sweet potato fry. Well, I'll tell you, this bale is absolutely demolished, but it's going to make for some really nice addition to our Ruth Stout bed. I was reading where someone was talking about letting their sweet potatoes get to that first frost first, but that's not something we do. But you know what we do? This is where I thought I had some sweet potatoes, but clearly this is a carrot coming right up top. Look at the size of this carrot, grown in a hay bale. There's another one right beside it here too. There's more carrots in here that we had planted. There's no problem with pulling these out as well. So we'll have a little baby carrot harvest as well, while we're also harvesting the sweet potatoes that are here. Look at those. There's some nice carrots. All right, back to our sweet potatoes. Let's see what's attached. Well, I'll tell you what was attached. This used to be a Japanese red, but the entire insides were hollowed out. Some more carrots. Whoops. Well, I just pulled one out. I didn't even know what was down in there. Pretty little one. Looks like I created a little bit of damage at the bottom, I think. Yep, there's another one down in there. I'm going to say what I said earlier. This was our is anything going to grow crop. And clearly there's some things that are growing. And I think you can see we actually planted some of these just in the fronts of the bales, wherever we had room. So this wasn't the primary crop here. Remember, we had other things planted in here as well. And so this, what you're about to see, I'm going to go ahead and pull it up this way. This is a secondary harvest. This isn't our first. This is almost like succession planting. Oh, these are long. These are nice. Look at those. These are our purple passion sweet potatoes. Oh, I absolutely love these. These are the ones that are purple inside. Look, I'm going to, just for you, I'm going to scrape it so you can see. See the inside color there? These are fantastic. Look at the size on those. They clearly had no problem digging their way down through these bales. I think I'm out here on the windiest day of the year, and I'm not kidding. It is so crazy windy out here. That's not going to stop me from trying to get a good harvest in. Got our tomatoes that hang over from our main garden dropping off onto this bale. All right, let's see if we can get down in here and see what might be attached here. Look what I just pulled off of this eggplant. And the plant itself is worse for the wear because of the frost, but underneath here there should be, let's see, there we go, underneath here there should be two sweet potatoes. There we go. There's a little Hannah. All right, we'll take that. Now right over here by our lima beans, or what's left of them, looks like we have some more. You know, some of these bales are really producing nicely. Oh, there's more down in here. Look at that. This is a nice individual serving size. That's bonus harvest time right there. That's a nice little handful, huh? The lima beans, they get these out. We don't want them to go to waste at all. Now, surprisingly, this one seems to still be holding on. Maybe it's least impacted by this cold air. So let's see if there's anything that actually developed. I can see where there would have been something. It looks like that's been bitten off. Yeah, something's been in here. It's been digging around for sure. It looks like it's taken whatever food would have been in here. Now, the sweet potatoes planted in these bales were all about curb appeal. You can see they're right up here by our marigolds. We had a really nice life cycle with these, and so we got some beautiful curb appeal, and we'll see if anything actually grew. One thing's for sure, the curb appeal vanishes just as soon as that weather gets cold, though. There we go. Let's see. I truly don't expect much of anything here. These were very, very late planted, and these are first-year bales, unlike our others. Here, yeah, this bale is not nearly as far along in terms of decomposition as are the other bales. And these roots seem like they're probably struggling a little bit more to really start to develop. That's exactly what we got here for this first one. We got lots of roots that could have developed, but none of them really went that far into the process. This is a very late season planting. This is about the maximum size that I've seen so far. This little baby. And we'll harvest it, but clearly these bales need to be broken down like the ones in the back in order for there to be any substantial growth. Hey, I actually feel something right down here in between these two bales. Hey, that's not bad. All right. Yeah, that's, again, bonus sweet potatoes. Take a look at that. So they did better. Oh, there's a nice little baby carrot, split baby carrot. They did better in between the bales because they had room to go. It's another nice carrot. Hey, the carrot's the same color as these sweet potatoes. There's another sweet potato. Hey, that's pretty good. We'll take that for sure. Yeah, these bales are just so tight. They're so dense. There's just no room for the roots to really spread out. Whoa. Whoa. What do we have here? Whoa. This is looks like well, I'm not sure if that's a Hannah. Actually, I'm not sure at all. It didn't really grow down, but across the surface there, you could see potential. Now, this is not actually a sweet potato that grew out of here. This is a sweet potato that was the one where we got a lot of our slips from, and we just planted it in there because, again, there's some beauty in these sweet potatoes and from the leaves, you know, so we didn't want to waste the sweet potato. You can plant the sweet potato for sure. A bunch of little baby carrots that we planted too late. Hey, the guinea pigs are gonna love these. Absolutely love these. And that one's big enough for us. All right, here we are at the last of our hay bale sweet potatoes. See if there's anything else in here that we can eat. Oh, I almost missed this one. I almost missed this one. Well, that'd have been terrible. That's a nice size. It's just off to the side. There you go. That's a nice one. Oh, that's because this is another one of those that was planted right in between. And so, again, when you're planting in between, there's that possibility for more room for the roots to spread out here. And here's another one of the sweet potatoes that we planted. Now, one of the things that happens when you plant a sweet potato back into the ground is they can sometimes get, well, they can really get bigger. And you can see this one definitely expanded while it was in the ground. That is massive. It definitely wasn't quite that big when we put it in there. You know, that is not a massive harvest, but that's 4 pounds of sweet potatoes, bonus sweet potatoes that we did not have before. And some of these are really nice. You know, if we had planted these early season and been intentional about it and not just used the extras, I think we could have really had a nice harvest here. But as is, those are free sweet potatoes.